Meditation on the Tetragrammaton. In this podcast, I'm going to take you through a very powerful Kabbalistic meditation involving the Tetragrammaton. Before I do so, I want to discuss what it is exactly and how it fits in the Kabbalistic meditation I'm about to guide you through. Please note that this meditation does not exist in any of my current work, but will be included as part of a larger meditation in my future course on the Kabbalah. To this point, I have 25 hours of information in that course, and it's probably going to exceed well over 50 hours once it is completed. It's a monster. I will try to trim it down, but I don't know if I can. There's a lot of information to cover there. In either case, the meditation you will experience today will allow you to open your mind to the Kabbalistic tree of life and its attributes. Some may even glean occult secrets from this. In addition, the various permutations of the Tetragrammaton I use can be used in your other magical practices. If you do not participate in the meditation, you will at least learn something today. I would also like to say that if you follow Orthodox Judaism, you may find this video offensive because I will pronounce the Tetragrammaton in its normal form and various other forms without using the names of God that are stand-ins for it. I will get into that in a moment. What is the Tetragrammaton? The Tetragrammaton is the four-letter name of God found in the Old Testament. In fact, it occurs there 5,410 times, with at least 1,419 times in the first 5 books of the Old Testament, also known as the Torah. It is essentially the name of God. It is the name that is forbidden to utter. Well, I will be uttering it here and several times and in several different forms. The meaning and exact pronunciation of the name is in question. Some say that it means he who is, or he who brings forth into being. These are not very accurate, and in reality, I don't think anyone really knows. There are a few good guesses out there, but that's all they are, guesses. The exact way of pronouncing the name is also a mystery, but there are several ways out there, and I will present them here as part of the meditation. In the Orthodox Jewish community, as I implied earlier, they frown upon its pronunciation. In fact, it is expressly forbidden to do so. Instead, words like Hashem, which means the name, or Adonai, which means my Lord, are used instead, and even Adonai is a touchy name for some. Hashem is the safest of them all. There is a legend in the Kabbalah that states that if someone were to decipher the correct way to pronounce the Tetragrammaton, they will gain immense power. However, they will never get a chance to use it because it is said that once the name is uttered correctly, the entire universe will reset and everything will revert to the primordial state that is present in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. But I hate to disappoint you here today because the universe will not revert to its primordial state. Sorry. The most common way to pronounce this name is Yehovah. That is where the word Jehovah comes from, and Yahweh for that matter. In the Kabbalah, as I indicated earlier, the name can be pronounced in several ways. In today's podcast, I'm going to use the various pronunciations of the Tetragrammaton as they correspond to the tree of life that is the backbone of the Kabbalah. What I'm going to do now, before we get into all of that, I'm just going to give a quick overview of what the tree of life is. The tree of life is not only a map of how the light of creation created the known universe, it is also its values and ideas that are represented in the world, and they are called the 10 Sfirot. In Hebrew, the Sfirot is usually translated as emanations, but the word itself can mean count or number. They are essentially attributes of the divine, each in their own sphere, but interconnected. They are in many ways like gateways and relays of divine energy. Each also embodies the attributes that make them up. In this way, they are vehicles of their respective attributes. This is the most common image of the tree of life. We have Keter, which means crown, Chokhmah, wisdom, Binah, understanding, Chesed, kindness, Gvura, strength and severity, Tiferet, beauty, Netzach, victory and eternity, Hod, awe and splendor, Yesod, foundation, and Malchut, kingdom. There's technically a mysterious 11th sphera called Da'at, which means knowledge. That is in the center, right under Chokhmah and Binah. That is a bit more advanced, and I will cover that in my course. It is through these emanations that God's light permeates the manifest world, in fact, the entire universe, both spiritual and material. Each of these sphirot have their own version of the Tetragrammaton. Each are distinguished using different vowel sounds, and in one case, a different permutation altogether. The vowel sounds I will obtain from the Kabbalistic prayer book that I will show you in a moment. Before I show you them, I will display the vowels that we will be using so you get a feel for them. On this chart, you will see the letter Aleph with the various different vowels. We're going to start from the top and go down the list. Just to be clear, the vowels are underneath the letter in most cases. In some cases, they're sort of towards the top left, and in other cases you have an extra letter Vav, which is a way of also pronouncing a certain vowel, and you'll see that in the 4th and 5th row. So the first row makes the sound A. Second row is E. Third row is E. Fourth row is O. And the 5th row is U. This will make more sense once we see the names presented in the Kabbalistic prayer book, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I created a separate video for that, and I'll just patch it into this one. I will be deriving the various different tetragrammatons from this prayer book. Now, as you saw, there are several vowels that may sound the same. Now, in certain Kabbalistic circles, the vowels themselves have a significance. So you might hear the Tetragrammaton pronounced the same way for 3 different vowels, and that's okay because each vowel mark is sacred unto its own. So this book here is the prayer book called Avodat HaKodesh, which means the holy work, or the sacred work. And the custom it's using is Sfarad, and that means it's a Sephardic prayer book. Now, Sfarad in Hebrew actually just means Spanish, or Spain rather, and so Spanish Jews use this custom, but a lot of Middle Eastern Jews do as well. There's another term for Middle Eastern Jews that my father's side uses called Mizrahi, which just means from the East or Easterner. But generally speaking, they're using the same custom prayer book of Sfarad or Sfaradim. And it says here, Betosafot kavanot pshutot bederech hasod, which means that they've added simple meditations in the path of, or on the secret path, bederech hasod. So now let's look at the various tetragrammaton as they relate to the 10 sfirot. And sorry for the wobble. I wasn't able to actually take clear pictures, so we're just going to do this live. And I will get into the meditations after this. So we have here Yahava, which corresponds to the sphira Keter. Move down. And here we have Yahavaha for Chokhmah. And we move on to the next page. And there we have Yehe-Vehe for Binah. Here we have Yehe-Vehe Chesed. And again, Yehe-Vehe Gvura. And we keep on going. Yoho-Voho Tiferet. We go to the next page. We'll start down here. It jumps around a little bit. Yihi Vihi Netzach. Yuhu Vuhu Hod. And here we have a permutation. Yuhu Ve'uhu Yesod. And then finally, we have, so the next right here, Yehovah Malchut. And that is the typical way that one would say the Tetragrammaton. Of course, no one's actually saying it in the Jewish community, but that's what this is Yehovah. And we will now, after this, we will start the meditation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all these names again and their corresponding sphira, and we're going to repeat them, and we're going to look at them. And if you do this and focus on this, it could be a great benefit to you. Before performing this meditation, please be in a state where you can relax. Make sure you're not doing this meditation while you're driving a car or when you need your attention to be fully on something. Take the next 8 to 10 minutes to just relax and be. Do not do anything else that requires your attention. We are now going to start the meditation. What I'm going to do is present the Tetragrammaton with different vowels. I want you to look at it and let it take up your entire visual space. At the same time, I'm going to be pronouncing the name as well. Please pronounce it with me, either out loud or silently. When you do this, you are tapping in to each of the 10 sphirot, or the 10 emanations on the tree of life. On the screen, I will present the name of the sphira and its attributes as you meditate on each one. Let us begin. Yahava. 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 Yahavaha. 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 Yehe-vehe. 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 Yehe vehe. Yoho voho. Yoho voho. Yoho voho. Yoho voho. Yoho voho. Yihi vihi. Yihi vihi. Yihi vihi. Yihi vihi. Yihi vihi. Yuhu vuhu. Yuhu vuhu. Yuhu vuhu. Yuhu vuhu. Yuhu vuhu. Yuhu veuhu. Yuhu veuhu. Yuhu veuhu. Yuhu veuhu. Yuhu veuhu. Yehovah. 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 Now slowly come back into the room. How do you feel? How did this impact you? For many, it creates all these ideas and feelings. For some, it brings relaxation. For others, it gives them energy. What has it done for you? Now just sit and relax for a few seconds and let it go. Thus concludes this meditation. Wasn't that powerful? This is just part of a larger meditation in the course. The second part that takes it deeper will then go into what they call the halls of the Sfirot. So in many ways it is related to the Merkava and Hechelot meditations, which I will also discuss in the course. This meditation alone is powerful. If you follow it, you may get understanding of certain ideas that you didn't have before. You may experience revelations and other events. Message me your experiences if you would like to share them. If you are interested in learning when the course will come out, you can subscribe at occultcourses.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there's a form there that you can fill out, and I will definitely keep you up to date on the progress of the course. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the meditation. Let me know what you think. Speak soon. So mote it be.